Right guys, we are back with another video. You may remember this one from a couple of weeks ago that we've done this roof here. We've now got the neighbour over the road, which I'll show you in a second. So Dan's just setting up now. It should be nice and straightforward, this one. We've just got a bit of a dormer in the middle, and obviously we've got to get behind the chimney stack. I think it's the same on the back. So once we're up there, it'll be a bit easier to see. But I'll try and show you a little bit of moss on the ridge tiles up there, but nothing too crazy. I believe these are clay tiles, so they should come up quite nicely. So we've got a scaffold set up there, and then probably one in front of the conservatory just to get the back bit up there. But once we're all set up, we'll get back to you and stick around to the end of the video just to see how much we earn on this job, and what it costs her. Right, so we've been up the top of the tower, we've done that top section, but basically the sun is rising just over the peak of the house, so you can't see what I'm doing. So I've done as much as I can do from up there, and now we are going to hit this bit, which you probably can't see because of the sun, from the ground. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also, we're going to be filming our next episode of our podcast today. The link is in the description if you want to check that out. It's good fun, we always have a good laugh. So let us know what you think on that.
100%.
100%. Alright guys, so that is the fronts all done. It's come up absolutely beautifully. So we're going to get started on the back now. The back's just a little bit more tricky than the front. It's not as sort of straightforward. We've got a conservatory that we're all set up, and then we've got like this lower section. So I think I'm going to try and do the bit in front of the scaffold tower, like from here up the top there. And then we can do sort of this bit from the ground, and then we'll move the tower around to the patio section, do the other bit on top of the dormer down the side from here, full from the ground as well. So I'm going to get set up, I'll get all the bits we need, and then we'll crack on. See you in a sec. Right, so the time is 12 o'clock. We are done. My hair looks, I don't know what's going on with my hair, but roof is all done. My battery's gonna die, so I'm gonna quickly swap batteries. 1 second. Yeah, right, so here we are. Roof is all done. Now, this side has stayed quite licheney. It's not lifted, so I'm going to recommend some biocide on there. The customer has opted out of biocide in the whole thing, just because it's just more dirty than it was mossy. So they've opted out of that. We've still got, oh crap, I dropped my gloves. Still got to do a full tidy up, gutter empty, window clean, wash everything down. But yes, the front's looking lovely. Yeah, so we're going to get tidied up. I will meet you over at the spreadsheet, and very good transformation. And yeah, we'll catch you in the next one. Welcome back to the profit spreadsheet, guys. We are just over 6,524, or just over 6.5 grand profit at the moment. It is the next morning after the job we done, episode 17. We have got the heaters on because it is bloody cold, but that job was roughly 60 square meters. Now the customer did talk to me about how we work out the square keyboard, how we work out the square meterage for the roof, and he sort of mentioned about the dormers being in the way, and I said to him, the way we work out the square meterage is point like corner to corner. It doesn't take into account the pitch. So if you looked at the pitch of the roof, you were sort of like 8 meters across, 1 meter deep at the bottom, 2 meters deep at the top, which would be roughly 24 meters squared per side, and then you've got the strips on the side. So I said it does work out roughly all right, and I know a lot of people spoke to me about taking into account the pitch of the roof. Obviously there's going to be some that you lose and some that you gain. This one was a slight gain, whereas probably the one a couple of weeks ago, which was sort of like 10 meters from gutter to pitch, we might have lost a little bit on that one, but work is work, so you've got to roll with the punches a little bit. So this job we charged 600 for. We obviously had our fixed costs of £30, and we just had Dan with us today. There weren't really any other fees that aren't included in the fixed cost. We have recommended to the customer to have that rear section biocided. As I say, there was quite a fair bit of lichen still on there. These low pressure cleans, you can't always remove all the lichen. It can be quite difficult, and you can't turn up the pressure on the pressure washer because you're going to run the risk of breaking tiles, knocking stuff out of place, you know, things like that, which was explained to him. He was very happy with the end result of the roof, but I said to him, have a little think about the biocide on the back specifically. So the front didn't really need it, but if he wanted it done, we can return back and do that at any point for him. Obviously I recommend to all my clients to have the biocide done, and I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, you should be biocide in every roof, but we're running a business, and if the customer doesn't want it done, the customer doesn't want it done. It directly costs money. We offer a lower price for just a standard clean. All the information is given to them regarding how you can have a lot of lichen grow back quite quickly, and whatnot, and they make the decision at the end. We don't charge a hell of a lot more for the biocide, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. So we've got total costs of 130, which gives us a total profit of 470 for this job, which puts us just shy of £7,000 profit. So we are making great movements with these. We've had some really good jobs recently, which has been absolutely lovely. Some big numbers, and we have got a couple more roof cleans to do, so there'll be a couple more roof jobs. I have got a pressure washing job booked in, so that'll be on the channel soon, and hopefully that's enough to take us through till Christmas. I've got another couple of video ideas, so if there ever is a week where we haven't got a pressure washing job, I can record one of those videos and get it out for you. I might also take a couple of weeks off over Christmas, depending on how busy we are on the run up. But I hope you have a good week, guys. Catch you in the next one. If you've got any questions, pop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.